Hello and welcome back to Path of Exile. This is episode 9 of the Everything Explained series. We're having a good time. We're not going to change our gear until maps. I think I'm completely satisfied with this stuff. We don't need Terminus S is fine as long as you have this Thief's Torment ring, and really this would be nice to have. That's one chaos, some Storm Charger boots. I found those on the ground, but those are like you can get a plus 32 movement speed for 1 chaos, maybe 2. Plus 40 is going to be nice to have. Those are a little more expensive during league start. And then you can get the gloves if you want, the belt if you want, and the helm is nice too. It has movement speed. If you hold down Alt, it's attack speed and movement speed. But this is all easy to acquire gear during league start. So we're in Act 9, and let's go see what we have to do. Looks like we just have to run that way, so let's run over there and do it. Nice. We'll run right down in here, the descent. And we should be able to do Act 9 and 10, finish the Catawba and the third ascension in this episode. That's what I'm shooting for. We'll see. Oh, easy there. Those are chunky there. Do I have enough defenses here? Right? Yep. We're capped on cold, fire, and lightning. Interesting. So you're just going to be working your way through these quests, following them along. Oh, we could actually have our little buddy with us. They improved it in the next league too. It's going to have 20% increased defenses, so that's going to be really nice. It'll help with armor, evasion. Really nice. To get a 6-link chest piece, it's probably going to cost 20 to 25 chaos during league start. So I'll show you the chaos recipe as well when we get into that. Chaos recipe is a rare item, not ID'd, and the item level, see the item level says 63? The item level has to be between 60 and 74. So what I like to do is, and here's the thing, once you become a veteran, you won't be doing the chaos recipe. It's too time consuming, but when you're first starting out, well, 6 to 8 chaos is pretty nice, and it's easy to do. So what I'm on the lookout for is a 2-handed weapon, un-ID'd, and then one of each other of these other items. So if you find a amulet and some rings, those are hard to find, so definitely pick those up, and they're small, and we're going to collect them, and then we're going to sell them all at once, and I'll show you how to do that. So I'm going to collect these along the way. Oh, there's a mask. I'll take that. And you want to do them in sets, so sometimes you might have a little extra of some of them, but there we go. There's a belt. We'll take that. We'll knock out this quest real quick. Just do this fight right here, and just stand in the middle. Easy stuff. Come on. And there should be some, like, sand golems or something up here. Let's see if they come out. See them. Oh, there's one. There's another one. There's another one. And last one. We'll take the item. Cool. We'll go turn it in. And hey, do we have room for all this stuff? I think we do. We'll just keep it on us. And let's use this too. Up to 1%. Now we're up to 2%. A little more damage.
The picture, thanks.
And we'll talk to this guy right here. Red, green, blue. If you don't have a 2-hander, just go ahead and it's not ID'd, so that would count for one of those. And just chuck this on the ground. So I'm just going to do one set to show you what I mean by the chaos recipe. And then now we should be able to get some stuff here, and we'll be able to go in there in a little bit. You definitely want to be picking up Orbs of Chance. They're going to be important for a few different reasons. Level all those up. And these need some more decks, but you know what? For right now, I don't think I'm going to raise our decks and some more int. Wow, we need both. Okay. But we're okay for now. It's not super important at all. I think we had to talk to Sin, which will, I think now we can enter that area, that sandy area. Maybe. Yep. With this. Go right back there now. And now we can enter that sandy area. and we'll just knock out there. There's a boss back here that we have to fight. Kind of an interesting fight, too. And where is he? Coming up here. Oh, no, this is a little side area. Kind of weird because, like, June is in here. Different things. Go back out of here, and we'll find what we got to do in here. There's a ring. Nice. Need one more ring, then. We're almost there. It's 9 pieces, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're almost to chaos already. We're going to pick this flask up, and we're going to roll it when we get back to town. Actually, we'll just throw it on here right now. That's actually better than that. Cool. Eventually, we'll roll them and get some more interesting things out of them. And anything good there? Nope. But you can see how you can add up enough gear sets un-ID'd to really rack up some chaos pretty quickly. Instilling orbs are going to be really important to have. We're going to need probably 30 of them-ish. You can also do some really cool crafting and sell for a lot, make a lot of chaos or divines doing that. Oh, here's another, the desert hideout. If you want that, just go in there and grab it. Pretty cool. And our stone golem has been keeping itself alive. What does he do? He has almost 10,000 health, but he also grants 85 life per second. Pretty cool. Into the sand pit. This is where the boss is. Ooh, mini boss in here. And he does have a lot of what do you call it? Oh, look at that! He hit me hard. And now he's invulnerable, so we got to come up this way, I think, like this, and work our way. See, that's his tail, and we're gonna run right along this. See, now he's to the next section. You kind of got to lead him along. And then we'll go over here. I have a lot of fun at this game. I enjoy it. It's great. Everything. The end game is so amazing. Here's the thing: when you get done with the Act 10, you're seeing about 1% of the game, maybe 2, maybe 2% of the game if we're lucky. None. If you on one character, if you're only going through on one character, you're seeing less than 1% of what the game has to offer, as far as complexity and all kinds of cool stuff. Yeah, it's 1%. There's so much to this game, it's amazing. And now we should be able to open this up. Nice, and we're going to go finish this guy off. Like some more life as well, so we're going to get that as our next node. We'll save it up so we can spend 2 points at once. Yeah, man. We might even get more life. We might be stacking life like crazy. This DPS is not an issue. We can always get some more. We have at least, maybe like 35 to 40 skill points left to spend. So we're in good shape here. And anything? And done. Ooh, we needed that iron ring, so now we're down to 1. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now are these all item level 60 to... Yes, barely. Taken to make sure. 63. 63. Okay, so we just need an amulet that's not ID'd. What did this unlock? It barely highlights it. Let's see. This one? Less duration of poisons. You cannot be poisoned while there's at least 3 poisons on you. And then this other one, if we capture them, reduce chaos damage taken. Chaos. Nah, I like this one, and I'll show you why later. This is going to be pretty powerful. And then that's fine too. Okay. Go back to town. We need a... Now we're on the lookout for an amulet. Now the thing is, if you're going to be doing this multiple times, you would drop off all these things into one of your... if you're new, you'd only have the 4. You'd drop it off into something like this. And then you just wait and build it up and sell a bunch of them at a time. Oh, we'll take that. Cool, and... Okay, we're all... And June has changed this next league as well, so that's going to be interesting. And where do we have to go here? And we go over here, and just indicates where we have to go next. Looks like we have to work our way forward. Let's do that. Looking out for that amulet. Nice. Okay. And we don't have any gold or magic find on this character. That would help find more stuff, but we haven't found any. Also, we're kind of stacked. The only place we could have it is right here, really, because we're using a lot of uniques. Eventually, we're going to peel away from all these uniques. Let's go into the boiling lake next, and we're going to get the things that we need in here. I think it's 2 things, maybe just 1. We'll see. Tempting to, grab that ring just in case you want to do a second, more turn-ins for these things. So if you see them there, rings and amulets and belts are the hard thing to find for the recipe, for the chaos recipe. We want an amulet. Come on, amulet. Nope. The guy we have to fight, Basilisk. Pretty tough, but easy. Take the acid. We're good to go. And is there anything else we have to fight in here? Maybe. I don't think so, though. No. So we can just press F key to open up a portal. I've had it tied to the F key. And we'll turn this in. And that it? Guess so. Oh, we have three things to spend here. We're at 2835. Minimize this. We're going to be boring. 1, 2, 3. Apply. 3,000 health. It's going to be nice, trust me, when you're having a lot of health, you don't have to worry about dying all the time. And where do we go next? Right into here. Now, it'll say something about, there's going to be a guy right over here that we have to fight. I think he's optional. He's usually like right up here. There he is, Boulder Rack. There he is, Calendar of Fortune. And let's just keep going. Now we're going to go up to the very top part. See if this guy will have an amulet. I think he has an onyx amulet. Oh, gold amulet. I was just guessing. Cool. So let's have, well, here's the, should be right over here is the way forward. And nice. Into the tunnels. Wondering how close there should be, if we hop back out here and take a look at the map, there should be a waypoint. So let's go find that, and then we'll go back to town and deal with the recipe. Again, you're going to be going into all these side areas like this. The Val side areas, there's going to be valuable stuff in there. And you can either sell it or use it. There's going to be a lot of good stuff. You'll find some astral plate occasionally, and it has an implicit on there. And I'll pick it up and show you. That's an implicit mod, and the downside of that is we can't put any eldritch implicits on there, and we need them. So don't get astral plate or things that already have a fixed single implicit on there, because we want to end up with fortitude as one of our implicits on our chest piece eventually, so that we free up one of our support links. A lot to it. That's later in the mapping. Oh, and here's one of the trials. So you'd go in there and do that. And here's this. So let's go ahead and turn it in. We're going to turn in quest to June. She really wants to talk to us, doesn't she? Oh, book of Ray Grates. Nice. Now, sell items. This one we can just destroy. Oh, I guess not. And then all item levels between 60 and 74. So we checked that already. That's good. So 1, control left click. 2, 3, 9. And look at that. 2 chaos, just like that. If you do this recipe 10 times, you'll have 20 chaos. And guess what you can buy with 20 chaos? A 6-link. Not that great of an armor, but at least a 6-linked armor set during league start. If you only have 20 and you have maybe 15 alterations, offer them 20 and they want 25, let's say something. Chaos, just offer them 20 and 15 alterations and 13 transmutes, let's say. And more than likely they'll take all that because it's close. They're just trying to get the deal. Now, if they just listed it a minute ago, they're not going to take it because they've set their price and that's what they're shooting for. But yeah, that's how you can do easy stuff and get chaos that way. Pretty cool.
Until next time.
Let's put these away. Instilling orbs are going to be important. Good stuff. And let's see where we have to go next. Come over here. We just have to work our way through here. Okay, can do that. So now you know how to do the chaos recipe explained. Nice. Or into the quarry, and this is a pretty interesting area / map. There's going to be things to do on either side, to the left and the right. One is just a little mini boss, and then one is important for continuing through the campaign. Let's see if we'll do the mini boss first. Flip sides sometimes, so never quite sure which item comes out first, or area. Jump down here. It should be right here. One is a little Sin Pantheon related boss. This is a tough guy. Look at this guy. Wow. 2 tough guys. But no problem. Very nice. And where? It should be on this side. What in the... Wow, they're both on the right sides. The refinery is first. I'm going to leave that, and I'm going to come right back to it. Just because I know the thing's right over here. Also, there's a little secret passage in the refinery as well. They put them both on the same side. That's different. This is just a little side area where we're going to fight this guy down. And away we go. Butcher's Mark would be a cool thing to do for bosses too, if you want to throw a curse on things. Wouldn't be a bad way to go right now, but we're okay. Maybe we'll go do that just in between. We have a green spot open. Wouldn't be so bad. We can Poacher's Mark the bosses. Get out of those swirlings. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, we'll do that in a second here. And we're going to go to... We should be able to pick it up from Lily in Act 6. That'll be a nice thing to have. It's more life per second on hit, or life on hit, and it's a little bit more damage to the creatures as well. But we don't... Eventually, we're going to automate like a vulnerability, maybe even both vulnerability and Poacher's Mark would be awesome if we could do both. And it unlocks one of these. It looks like this one. Reduced shock, cannot be blinded, cannot be maimed. Interesting, but I like this one more, and we'll show you why later. So we go do this thing right now. I think we can go get the Poacher's Mark really quick. Let's go snag it. Ooh, nice ring. That would be worth about, the 2 chaos for the recipe. It would be able to unlock it in a... Wow. So you can see you can actually rack up chaos pretty quickly doing it that way. Let's go to Act 6. Let's see if we can pick this up and work Poacher's Mark into our mix. We could even work a banner in, but we don't need to do anything like that yet. Purchase. Oops. Purchase. Green, I believe, a green gem. Poacher's Mark. We could have got this at level 16 too for the bosses, but as you've seen, we really haven't needed it. But now we're going to throw it on there. Now we're going to start leveling this Poacher's Mark on there. And it's life gain on hit, mana, and cursed enemies have -20 to physical damage reduction. And we get cursed enemies extra damage to them too. Cursed enemies have a chance to grant a frenzy charge when slain. That's no big deal. But that's cool. It would be nice if it was automated. We don't have it automated yet. So it's going to be on our W key. Let's go back here. Oops, we don't want to go there. It doesn't matter. We'll run over there directly. But there we did have a what do you call it? A portal right over here. Now we're going to go into the refinery. And there is a little weird thing down here in this refinery. They added it like a league or 2 ago. And it's a grate that allows you to go down underneath the ground here. I'll look around for it and we'll come right back. See how this grate is a little bit more lit up than all the other ones? We can click it, dive in here, and there should be like there might be a couple of things down here. Might be a recipe, and then there's something else that's cool down here. Fine life, I'll take that. Let's actually make it a magical one. Grants immunity, that's fine. And then there's there's the crafting recipe, and there's something else you get too, but only once per league in your account. See how that's already undone? But the next league, I'll definitely hop in here and get it. You just want to look for this refinery tunnel, and then go back up to the top left. That's where the boss is for this area. We're going to poacher's mark this boss. There. Now he has a permanent poacher's mark on him. Oh, let's put our little buddy up. Now, he hits pretty hard. Really hard. See how he does that? That hit is a pretty chunky hit, that thing right there. And it'll like expand and see, but we're okay. Because we're super tough. And once you kill him, you can go through here and grab that. Got the powder. Hit the portal. Jump back out. And come on. Low load. Maybe there's somebody with some MTX in here. The really slow load. Weird. Oh well. And anything else in here? Don't think so. We could throw this on. I don't know. Throw this on here. 1%. And did I mess up my no, that's just a leap slam. Okay. And we're leveling up brutality as well. Ideally we'll be using it, but we'll see. Hop back into the quarry. Easy stuff. Go talk to this guy, Sin. He's going to open up the way forward. Oh, we'll knock out these guys. And jump down in here. We have 1 point to spend. We don't need to spend it quite yet. Let's just work our way through here. Oh, it dropped 6 sockets. That's worth 12 jeweler's orbs, which are used for rolling your sockets. Pretty cool. Pretty soon we're going to have to deal with corrupted blood. I think we might deal with that next, actually, just to get rid of another thing that we don't have to worry about. And to do that, we're going to come right here. See this right here? We're going to do +5 to all resistances. Not bad. And then we're going to work our way to this one, probably. And this one. That's that raises our max. This does our max for lightning resistance. Or you could do fire. Your choice. And then it raises it up. So we'll have a 77, 77, and a 78 max for our resistances. And then in the middle here, see that one that says where is it? Corrupted blood cannot be inflicted on you. Just not having to worry about corrupted blood is so nice. Eventually we'll get a jewel with it on there, but those are kind of expensive because they're corrupted. But right now we'll go there and get this. And then we're going to have quite a bit of more defenses against elemental damage, which is cool too. This is an interesting thing. This is the betrayal event. And we're going to try to break in through this side door over here. And then we're going to go into the middle and knock him out. And the betrayal event changes next league. I think it's a lot better than what it used to be. Before, we'd have to talk to this person, and then you'd have this really confusing board, and usually you'd, by default, just grab this and say +1 to the rank. There's a lot more to this whole mechanic, and it's really, really powerful, but right now we'll just do that. And they drop these things called, what is it? We'll talk to June and I'll show you. Veiled items. See that little squiggly line? That means one of those mods on there is going to be veiled. See if we can talk to her. Come on. Can't talk to June? Come on. Wow. Can't talk to her. Is she just out of the area a little bit? We'll do this and we'll say just like that, and he'll drop another item. Now these items can be really, really powerful. Nice. Oh, we got another one. And a divine life. Nice. Okay. So, where's June at now? Here she is up here. Now we can talk to her. Right now, in this old league, you'd have to unveil and put the item in there like this and unveil it, and then it would also, when we click unveil, it would unveil this as a crafting recipe. But they've changed that, so you don't have to unveil these crafting recipes this way. You can just get them through regular mapping. There'll be like a crafting station that you unlock right before bosses. It's a lot better, I think, doing it that way. So this item, we're looking at it, and what you want to do is, in the future, all you'll do is right-click an item, and this interface will pop up. You don't have to talk to June. Well, you're looking at this thing, and you're thinking, well, what can I put on this? There's a possibility that we could sell this item. Now I'm looking at this. That's not really that sellable, even if I were to put something like that on there. So I'm just going to pick the one I don't have and just go like that. But that's not a good item. But what about this item? Oh, same thing. So we just we look at it and you're like, unveil. And I don't know, I'd pick this one. But I don't think I can sell that to anybody. Global accuracy, that, and that. And then it could have one of these three things. Critical strike multiplier on a rare. That would be kind of cool for somebody, maybe. But I don't think I'm going to sell that. And what about this item? Ooh, what about that? I don't. We'd put it in there. Unveil. We look at it and we decide, is this item really worth selling as is? And if so, then maybe we can improve it. Doesn't really look like a lot of good things, but you might find some really, really powerful unveils that are really expensive. So it's worth it to take a look here. Increased rarity of drops on interesting. And now there it is. It's a little bit of a crafting situation here. This one has strength and intelligence, fire, global strike chance, increased global strike, crit strike, evasion, all these things. Well, let's see what we can choose from. So, increased ailments, no. This one, no. Brand attachment, none of these really sound that great. So in this case, nope, I don't think any of these are super valuable. But occasionally you'll find something that's truly amazing. Nice. We'll keep going. Now, I think we've done what we need to do with June in this area, but usually she'll appear 3 times in different ways in the area. And you're just advancing that board. There's a lot to it. It deserves its own video, the whole betrayal mechanic. I would watch the Path of Exile video on what they've done to that league, that mechanic this league, so there's a lot to it. Everything explained is everything except the bosses. We're basically getting you into maps, and then you can start to make some decisions there. I'll be making a lot more videos too, so these are all grayed out because we need more int or more dex to get to the next levels of these gems. I'm just gonna, that's fine. All right, now we go in here and we got to go to we go in here and we have to go to the 3 side areas and we have to unlock all those. So we're just going to work our way through each side area here and fight the little mini boss at the end, and then we're going to come back and fight the big boss. Cool. First one, electricity based. We'll zoom around her. Just like Hillock back in the day, we'll use our flask to heal up. Eventually we're going to want a panic flask, which is, don't have it quite yet, but we'll get it. And work our way through here. We come to the point where I want a panic flask. We've got the 2 divines. We're going to divine flasks. I want to change one of them into a panic flask. Go ahead and poacher's mark this guy. There's going to be some purple on the ground. That's pretty deadly to us. Purple is generally chaos damage. There we go. Stuff. And that poacher's mark has actually gotten better since we last had it there. Where is he? There he is. There's the real guy. See how he has the mark on him still? Pretty cool. And what is the poacher's mark level up to now? Let's see. Oh, I shouldn't have went in here. This is fine. Poacher's mark, level 6 now. Nice. If you have full stacks, you can just take them. Let's see. Neris gold ring, body armor, blood bond. I don't know. Let's take Corrupted Sword, Putrid Cloister. We'll grab this one. And we can just come over to Numi, to Suni, and trade a divination card. And we get this item. That's a map. Nice. And then we have alt, and we've completed it up at the top, but that's interesting. Nice. And we'll just toss it back in there. Now, let's actually go to here, and we're going to make this into... We're going to do a couple things to this. I don't want to improve the quality of these yet, because I wouldn't do that until we get into a better item level, like a max level one of these. So we're just going to go like this, and we're going to turn it into a magic item. And then we're going to use some of these. Now, if you have enough and you don't sweat, you're not sweating it, go ahead and do this, but quite a bit here. What we're looking for is, I'll show you. The reduced amount, instant recovery. Nope, not that one. Life, increased life recovery. 1 second, I'll keep rolling this until we find it. I might need an augment as well. So I might need some augments, and I'll need a stack of these. And I'll be right back. This one would be cool because the 10% removed from mana doesn't matter. So it's a good, that prefix is pretty cool, but the suffix I don't like. That's a good non-panic flask. But we'll keep rolling. Here's an interesting one. Now it's increased life recovered. But then the 10% from mana doesn't matter. So now we're going to augment it and hope for something good, but chill and freeze doesn't matter. This one's fine. We're going to use this, and it has immunity to poison. So we're going to slap that right there. And then we're going to work on this one. And I'll be right back. And you can buy these from, other people that are selling them as well. But this is what you want to shoot for. Something like this. Increased armor is okay. But the 25% reduced amount recovered, instant recovery when low on life. Meaning I'll get a heal for 1900 instantly when low on life. And I can do that 3 times. So you can kind of spam it. If you're really panicking, it'll heal you to full. But not only that, this works in conjunction with this. So that's another 60%. You're looking at 1200. You're looking at a 3200 heal with one of these. And you can get these to be even better. So it's a nice thing to have an instant heal like that eventually. And we'll just put this stuff away. And you can see I have a bunch of these, and it would probably be worth it to buy one instead of rolling it yourself, because you could go through all your alterations. But that's what I want to, so I have a good chunky heal over time, anti-poison, and then a panic heal. Nice. And we'll go do this last one here. Got our little buddy with us. Let's go fight her. Easy stuff. Crush her down. Should be able to just face tank her right down. Now we've got our panic flask now, which is nice. Yeah, we're gonna have to get some DPS as well, but no big deal. I don't want that one. And we're gonna go talk to Sin. He's gonna let us in the black core thing. Let's go in. Oh, here we go. Nice to have the full heal on demand now. Oh, we're in good shape. Whoa! Not good shape. I think that was our first legit death. But it's no big deal. There, now we've got a heal. Oh, I wasn't at below 50% in health. And that was probably because we don't have very much armor. We've kind of been neglecting it. And, I'll heal up real quick. Wow, look at that. Just chunker of damage there. So you can see even this is pretty tough stuff here. I could have been more defensive there and not died, but just lazy stuff here. And away we go. Ooh, a tiger. That's the Terminus S, so we found a Terminus S. Nice. Is it better than ours? One's F490 DPS, and this one's 455. Nah. Oh well. Let's keep going, and we're gonna go to the next Sail to Oriath. Very cool. have to turn in a quest. I wonder. Be nice. I want some more skill books. There we go. And this is where we're going to be doing. I think we're going to unlock our last ascendancy here, the last trial. Yeah, it's probably somewhere down in here somewhere. So this is quite a bit to do in one episode. I think we're in good shape. I don't care about this one. Let's just see if I have if I have it in my. Yeah, I already have another one in there. That's fine. All right, I think we're in good shape. We've done quite a bit. We'll do the Act 10 in the next episode, and then we're going to be doing getting into the mapping, and I'll show you that. The very first things, I'll make a video of the first things you want to do during mapping. And all of this will apply in the next league as well, except we're going to have mercenaries and a bunch of other cool stuff on top of everything else. And we'll be doing the King's March area as well. That's up here. We'll be running stuff out of there. I can't go to it? Interesting. Oh, because we it's not part of this league yet. It hasn't gone core quite yet. On Friday it will. Very cool. All right, I will see you in the next league. Oh, what is our armor at? Really terrible. 40%. Yeah, that's pretty bad. We want to get that up. We'll work on it. Have a good one and enjoy.